All right, welcome back to the No Call No Show podcast. Myself, David Dave.
Big Nova, Casanova, Chris, what's up?
All right, we got a special guest in the building. We got a registered nurse. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? I'm KP.
KP. Okay.
KP.
All right, KP. All right, so we're just gonna jump right into it. So, what made you decide to become a nurse?
Let's see. When I was in high school, I did the whole CNA stuff, and I'm the type of person, I don't like to be told what I can or can't do based on my title. So I said, why not go to the top? So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
CNA, that's like right before.
So it's CNA, LPN, RN. I did CNA, I did LPN, I did RN. Now I'm back for my BSN.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with CNA, that's like more like.
It's an assistant. So you pretty much you take them to the bathroom, you doing showers, you changing them, getting vital signs. Like it's basic, but it's very necessary. So
you changing like the old people.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah,
the next step is what LPN.
I did that for about 3 years, and I've been RN for about 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
My question, because I don't like blood. Like, how you like blood, or y'all just learn how to deal with it?
Actually, blood blood I can deal with. I think my weakest point as a nurse is spit. I don't like spit. Like
you can deal with blood.
I can deal with blood. I can deal with blood, but it's just something about spit that just like the honking that I can't take it. But I can deal with blood. But I can deal with blood. But
I think it's urine for me, man. That's
Nah,
I smell that right now. I gotta get up out of here.
Nah, that's nothing. I mean, I can deal with that. It's just I can't deal with spit. That's my weakness.
The nursing homes, I'm sure they be trying to spit on that.
Yeah.
More people kill, man.
They do. Yeah. I mean, spitting out medicine. I mean, they mentally.
Oh yeah.
So I don't take it to the heart. I mean, they sick.
Okay, so you said next up is LPN.
Yeah, LPN. I did that for about 3 years.
Like it?
I did, but again, as an LPN, you can't, do certain things. You can't hang blood. You can't pronounce this. Like, I can see that this person's dead, but as me being LPN, I can't tell you, I can't pronounce nobody dead. It's certain things that you can and can't do, and again, I don't like that, so I said, let me go to the top. Let me be an RN.
What's up?
Yeah.
Question you want to ask? No.
I mean, cause you look so small. Is it do you have to is it tough lifting?
No, I got help. So with my CNAs, it's another nurse generally in the building when I work, cause I'm a night shift nurse. So.
Okay.
I'm Nurse Dracula, so
That's nice,
yeah, so I'm up all night. But help is really limited at night. But I do have help. We do have some guys CNAs too, so and they pretty strong. But I mean, I'm small, but I am strong.
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Just for the audience out there, how the schooling is, cause for everything, not just. I know.
School, I mean, it's a challenge. It's been tough, even with COVID coming about. Nursing school, like LP and the RN, it was real hard. It was tough, and I mean, I work full time, doing it, so it was crazy. But I mean, I managed to do it. I mean, you just gotta stay motivated, stay focused. And I didn't lose it, so I mean, even everything you go through things, but you gotta come out of it. So
I asked that, man, because I was seeing a girl at Tech, man. I don't know what kind of test y'all had. It was a test, man. She was going crazy in the hole.
Yeah.
She was crying, bro.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Sweating. She was like, I think I'm just gonna give up. I'm like, damn, this retest. Bro, it's that bad. Tell me you having a bad day.
Yeah. No, I mean, you gotta just pace yourself, because it's hard. You gotta learn so many skills, starting IVs, hanging blood. It's a lot that you have to do, but I mean, if it's something that you really want to do, you're gonna do it no matter what. So I mean, that's kind of how I had to look at it. You go through things, things with life, you just gotta do it.
Okay, what's up? Yeah, I respect y'all so much, because
y'all
don't get enough credit, especially in the time we get now, especially with COVID and stuff like that. So
exactly.
How bad has it been since the Delta variant came out?
It hasn't been as bad actually, because people have been getting vaccinated. Y'all vaccinated?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Vaxxed.
I'm trying. I wouldn't though. But I wouldn't have got it.
I had no choice, kind of, because I work with the elderly people mainly. So, it's been a challenge even with COVID, because I would have like COVID patients. I caught COVID. Like a lot of people don't even know that I caught COVID. You know what I mean?
Feeling thing.
I was washing one day and I couldn't smell my soap.
Oh yeah, that's sound. You can't smell it.
I'm like, what if I can't smell? And then I went to go eat my food and I couldn't taste it. I was like, yeah, I got it. So I went to work and I got my coworker to swab me, and I had it. So but even with me working with COVID patients, I never got like a penny more for it. And that's where I feel like a lot of me and my coworkers, it's so easy to get burned out. Like we ain't got paid for it. A lot of us caught it. Like all of my coworkers, like all of us got it.
Just from working.
Just from working. All of us caught it.
I mean, I seen a nurse post, man. She said she had worked 60. It was like right when they first started, it was like 60 something hours or something. I was like, bro, how you work?
I mean, the hours, that's
60
easy.
hours. I mean, I know they pay
I
off
work
for
12-hour shifts, so it's easy. I mean, that's five shifts. So I mean, it's easy to do.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot, but I mean, you get used to it. But yeah, I mean, with this whole pandemic, like they don't understand, like we got burnt out. Like
I can tell. When you go to the hospital, man, you look in the nurse's eyes. She don't look tired, but she just look like you like number 38 out of jail with you.
Yeah, I mean, and I hate that. Like that's why I'm not taking a break from I'm taking a break from like my job. Like I mean, I caught a nice COVID gig. I mean, just giving COVID shots and swabbing people. I mean, making like $10 more than what I'm getting now. Right. I mean, I signed a contract and I'm like, I need a break though.
Yeah.
I definitely.
At least they pay y'all for your time.
Yeah, I mean they pay us. I mean, I don't wanna. I love what I do, like I said, and I mean, you know when you need to take a break, and I'm nurse enough to know that. Yeah, I need a little break from it. Just a little breather. So,
what can you say about to the people that aren't vaxxed and then are scared to get that COVID test? Do they see that big ass wall?
Yeah, I mean it's just necessary. It's the kind of, this is what we living in today. I mean, it's not going nowhere. So I would just say, get vaccinated. It's protecting you and the ones around you. The first shot wasn't bad, but the second shot almost took me out. I don't know about y'all. The second shot almost took me out.
I got the second one. You got the sweat. Now you I was scared of the first one. I was scared. She's like, you big cell. I'm like, I don't like needles. I don't like needles at all. I don't like them at all. I ain't got no tetanus.
Oh, you don't? But it's different. Like a needle from a shot, to me, feel different from it. I mean, tattoo, like that needle, it don't really hurt me.
That's unnecessary pain. I'm scared when they be like, oh, this gonna help you, man. Come on, get it over. Then they be showing it to you, like, man, they do that thing, man. No. But, what other question I had? As far as like when you going from RN, you say you're gonna get your bachelor's, right? Yeah. So what is that gap?
So with your bachelor's degree, it's pretty much like you're more in a leadership role. So I mean, you're pretty much like management, like stuff like that. But I don't want to be a manager, but I just want to. A lot of they're trying to get away with like associate degree nurses. Like they're almost like pushing us to go back to school. So I was like, let me just go ahead and go back while I'm motivated. Cause and I'm telling when I mean I ain't want to take no breaks, because I feel like if I take a break, I ain't gonna want to go back.
I feel you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna want to go back. So I mean, yeah, it's more of like a leadership role. Like I'm a few months into my bachelor's program, and it's really teaching. Like I'm just like teaching my patients, teaching like the LPNs, teaching the CNAs. I mean, it's like a teaching role, and I mean, I'm not like that. I just like to go to work, do my job, and really go home. I would never take a management position. My mom, she a nurse, and she's a manager. She a manager, and it's just too much.
Stress to me, boy.
Yeah, I mean, you sleep and people call you 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I like to turn my phone off. So.
I ain't answering.
I was asleep.
How was your that very first week of doing what you doing? Was it nerve-wracking?
As far as school or like being a nurse?
Like being a nurse. Sorry.
No, it's honestly, I feel like it just kind of came natural. Like I'm a people's person. And see, like when I first started, I kind of had like a nurse preceptor. So if I ever like had a question or anything, like I had somebody to kind of lean on. And I mean, if I had any questions, I mean, I didn't have any questions really. I mean, I took nursing school very serious. So I mean, I was very knowledgeable about like situations that came about. But yeah, I was confident. I mean, and that's what you got to be like. You have to, like, a patient can tell like when a nurse is nervous or scared. You know what I mean?
It's like this. I can tell you nervous on the show.
Yeah, like, at first I was, but but like, I mean, you gotta be confident, and I mean, people could tell, like, you know, it's a vibe, and you know, if you come in confident, the patient is a lot more at ease. So. Yeah, you gotta be confident, and that's what I was. So,
what would you say, like, what make you like day to day? Like, is it like it's bad days and everything? Like, is it like a consistent day of bad day, or is it just one day that just was just like, man?
No, I have my good days and I have my bads. Like, I worked yesterday and come in, patient bleeding all over the floor.
See, right there.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm walking in. I mean, done took off a cast and somebody about to fall, and I was like, it must be a full moon, because they say like when it's a full moon.
I was gonna ask that. I thought that was a myth, man. I seen this movie or whatever. They was like the full moon come on and old people start tripping.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I ain't believe it at first, but I guess it's true.
It's true, and that's the bad thing. I mean, I'm a night shift nurse, so I catch it.
Okay.
So, but I mean, it's cool though. So.
What?
You be a nurse?
Hell, I don't like blood. I don't like blood. As soon as I see the first drop, do your thing.
I mean, I got used to it, man. Like, it came natural. I don't, like I said, it's just that spit, man.
I can almost deal with spit. It's just like, but blood,
and like vomiting. You know?
Oh, hell no. I don't like nothing that got smell.
Yeah.
Anything got smell is like,
No, I mean.
Wait. I can't eat my lunch. You just smell it. You like, man, I don't want to eat my little turkey sandwich. Now you done messed that up.
It's crazy because we'll be like, me and nurses, we'll be like chopping it up, whatever. You know, we'll be talking about this and that. We be eating it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be that dude. I'm gonna go on in now. No.
It don't really
headphones in. I don't want to talk about it.
Nah, it don't really faze us. Like, I mean, it's just like spit, and sometimes when they be throwing up, it kind of be getting me. That's why I kind of have to like make sure I cover it so I don't like see it while they throwing up.
And they can't help it. They just see.
They can't help it. But you know, in a time when I'm doing it, it's just like I'm helping them. So I don't really like think about what I'm doing. I'm trying to help them, but then I think about it after. I'm like, God dang, like that feel bad.
Like, I'm the dude. Like, you smell that?
But to be honest, though, the mask help though.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'll double up.
Yeah.
And that can't breathe. I can't breathe. What you doing? Hurry up, bro. I can't see how it is.
Yeah. So
you wouldn't laugh, bro.
I'll be mad as hell.
Yeah. I mean, the mask help. Like they help with facial expression. So
you can hide it.
So the masks do help. So I mean, we cover. We say about the masks, but.
Hey, so I know y'all have, especially you being a female, nurse.
Right.
I knew you have the older guys.
Yeah.
Yo, you got an Aeroid ready to pop.
They dirty.
I want one right there.
Yeah, they can be dirty, but a lot of my patients, some of them like got Alzheimer's, dementia, but some of them they wives done died, but it's just like, all right, I ain't here for that.
Red shirt, come here, red shirt.
See, sometimes at the play though.
Yeah.
Like they got all the time.
Yeah.
Man.
I just seen it, man. I had a couple like that. He used to play it off sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta act like you
Sometimes, I mean, depending on like the situation, like you gotta go along with it. But I mean, like if I feel uncomfortable, I'll be like, all right, I'll be back.
Right. Now you mad now.
Yeah.
Go a little harder next time. Be a little soft on him.
Yeah. I have to. Sometimes I just have to. I'll say respectfully, like, all right, you a little busy. I'm back.
You a little busy. You a little busy. What that mean? I'll be back.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Get hit on by Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson don't look like Miss Johnson. I can't do it.
Yeah, so I mean, you got your old farts, but it's cool.
So let me ask this: like, let me go back to the school real quick. But the people out there looking, you think they need to just go to school or they need to work and go to school? Because I'm pretty sure you got to dedicate a lot of time to work.
Actually, I mean, it just depends. Like, if you have a good support system, I mean, I was lucky. Like, when I did LPN, like my parents, my grandparents, like, man, they stepped in. I didn't have to pay for like really nothing. Like, I know, like my last semester LPN school, I was working at FADS down around the corner. And my last semester LPN school, my daddy, he was just kind of like, man, quit. He was just like, quit. Like, your bills, I pay for them. My grandparents, they paid for me to take NCLEX. So
I heard about that too. They charge you to take. So I don't know. They charge you. $300.
Oh,
so you gotta pay to maybe.
You gotta pay to maybe pass. It was about $300. My grandparents, that was my graduation gift. They gave it to me, and so but after that, like after I became a licensed practical nurse, I mean, I paid for everything. I worked full time. I mean, it wasn't bad. I would recommend that. I mean, to just kind of keep you busy. And now that I look at it, I'm like, dang. It don't even feel like I've been a nurse 3 years, you know what I mean? So I would say work, you know, just to help time go by, you know, just to make sure you got some money in your pocket. But, I mean, if you got a good support system and, you know, you got people, like, willing to give you money, don't go to work. Don't go to work.
You know, we've been call out. Do not go.
Call out. Fuck that job.
Call out. Fuck that job.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say just focus on school. Now, if I could just do that, I would. But I like having my own money. You know what I mean? I don't like asking people, like, you know, hey, can I have money? Like, I just like to work for my purposes. Like, I didn't necessarily have to work. Because my parents, like, I mean, I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled.
And somebody out there, see, I ain't got all that. I ain't got all that. That way ain't in school.
I mean, I'm spoiled, but, you know, I wanted to work just so I could have, I mean, then I got a new car, so I was like,
oh, yeah, that's going to make you go to work.
Yeah.
Every time you crank it up.
I want to put that on them, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
so, I didn't want to put that on my parents, and then I wanted to move. I knew I wanted to move, so I was like, trying
once rent get involved, it's like, oh,
once rent get involved,
you gotta go to work.
Listen,
some people don't care neither. I understand. You got 2 more days, man. Have that money.
It'll humble you real quick. So, I mean, I knew what I wanted to do. So, when I was in LPN school, I worked full time, and I was like, you know what, my graduation gift to myself, I pretty much, matter of fact, like maybe a month before I graduated, I started my lease or whatever. And that was like my graduation gift to myself. I was like, I'm gonna get myself out of Orangeburg, and that's what I did.
That's inspiring. So, what do you think, the characteristic wise, like somebody would be like a great nurse?
You gotta be, like I said, confident. You gotta be in it. Like, you have to be a nurturer. You know, it's not all about money. I mean, people are making it all about money, but I mean, you have to, of course, be knowledgeable about what you do. You gotta be caring, you know. You could tell. I mean, I could tell, like, when some nurses come in, I give them a report. I mean, you can't just, and I think a lot of times being the fact that I work with elderly people, you know, they automatically think, oh, they don't, like, they know, like, these people, like, these are people, there's somebody mama, there's somebody dad, you know, they have feelings. Like, I mean, your patient might have Alzheimer's, but I promise you, they will remember how you make them feel.
Right.
They will remember that.
That's crazy. I ain't even think about that.
Yeah, they will remember how you make them feel. So it's like, I mean, don't do that. I had a patient who had Alzheimer's, but he would never forget, like, something happened, and he would never forget it. Right. And, you know, like, I mean, that's people, period. Like, you may forget, you know, what someone said, but you'll never forget how someone made you feel. And, you know,
oh, that's right.
I don't like her.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, what she
all
did.
the time. I do not like her. I remember that.
It can be all in your pocket, you know. When you change them, if you do it, like, if you jerking them, like, they can remember and stuff like that. So, I mean, you just gotta be in it.
That's what I be thinking too, because I feel like I'm a bigger guy, so like I be thinking I'm being soft, but an old person probably like, boy, you better pull my damn arm outside. Trying to lift you up.
I like to look at it like this way too. I just like to look at it like good karma. Like, you take care of them good gonna come to you. I mean, we all gotta get old one day.
Oh yeah. You know, I know I'm gonna be hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hell. Because I'm so stuck in my ways.
I'm gonna be talking these moves.
Like, Miss James, you cannot smoke, man. What? You cannot smoke, man.
Give me some of that tequila.
Cranberry juice. Anybody want no nothing?
Bullshit with me.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, I just like to look at it as, like, you know, good karma. You know, You gotta get old one day. So I mean, I like to take care of them, like you know, like it's my aunt, my uncle,
Right,
my daddy, my grandparents. You know, that's how you gotta look at it. I guess if you look at it like that too, it'll be a lot different, and that's how I do it. And a lot of people don't look at it that way. You can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell.
All right, so we just gonna go ahead and conclude. You got any more thing you want to ask?
Nah, that's it, man.
Okay. I'm gonna ask one more thing though, like just for one more sake, for the audience sake, like you said, when you go to school, try to go full time.
Yeah, I'll go.
It's steps to it, niggas. You can't just jump out there and be the RN.
Levels to it.
Yeah, levels. There you go. CNA, LPN, RN, then the BSN.
Yep.
All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and conclude that. Y'all do y'all thing, like and subscribe. Know you go ahead and end.
Like I said, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell so you be notified when we got a new episode drop.
Boom, there it is.
Boom.
Register nurse.